Listen to the advice of everything in moderation if you want to stay stuck and never fucking progress in your life. All right, here's what happened. I'm gonna tell you a story from today. So I was at the shops, I was buying my usual stuff, whatever I usually get from the shops, my usual like pretty healthy diet to be honest. I was getting like rice cakes, eggs, whatever. I wasn't getting that today, but that's usually what I get from the shop. And I've been doing some research into carbohydrates. If you haven't watched my channel before, I'm into lifting, health, that kind of stuff. And I was doing some research on the benefits of carbohydrates, before your training sessions, strength training, it really does help. And I have seen that benefit myself. And I was in the biscuit aisle and basically I I saw these biscuits and I'd been thinking about eating some biscuits, as you do. I used to be addicted to junk food when I was a bit younger and had a bit of a binge eating habit, and I used to eat a lot of biscuits, and I decided I would get them. I kind of like confirmation bias in my mind, like, oh, carbohydrates, yep, I'll use it for the gym. I basically coped, but whatever. Bought this pack of biscuits. I think they were rich tea biscuit. No, they were digestive biscuits. Bought these biscuits, came home, and I was like, 68 calories per biscuit, that's quite high, but I'll just have one or two every day before the gym, and that's fine. And I'll keep them in this tub right here, and yeah, that'll be completely fine. Well, it's a few hours later now, and the tub's empty. I ate every single biscuit. People that say, oh, they only drink in moderation, that's a complete lie, because just having one drink will affect your testosterone for months. People that say, oh, I don't really use social media that much, I just scroll sometimes, I use it in moderation, complete bullshit. Just using it once is already going to fry your dopamine receptors. I've been through periods where I don't have social media at all for months, and it's great, and then I re-download it to do one thing. I just use it for 5 minutes and it cooks up your whole day. Just one use of whatever vice that you have is going to fuck you up. And if you're anything like me, if you have anything of a personality like me where you get addicted to stuff, when you add stuff to your routine, it becomes something you do consistently, religiously. A few years ago, I used to have a really bad junk food addiction, a lot worse, like binge eating. And I used to have like something like that, eat a whole pack of biscuits every single day, along with Pepsi Max. This is when I used to live in the UK. And I'd, have a bunch of shit and I just eat it again and again and again. And I'd do it religiously, compulsively after school, every single day. And it's because it was part of my routine. I'd built it into my life, and that's how it was. And when I started in the gym, it was the same thing. I started off doing workouts at home, doing some push-ups, doing some squats and some planks. That was my workout. But I did it again and again every single day, because when I add something into my routine, I just keep doing it and I keep doing it again and again. When I finally entered a proper gym, when I really got into this stuff, into bodybuilding, the reason why I'm so consistent, I managed to see pretty fast progress and results, was because I'm so consistent, because of this addictive personality that I have, where I just get addicted to stuff so easily. And it goes both ways, obviously, with the good things. Now, recently, because I've started a bit of a cut, I've been doing 10,000 steps every day, and I hit it basically every single day, bar once or twice. But, I just got back from it just now. And I think the reason why I can do this is because of the fact that I get addicted to stuff so easily. And obviously it goes for the good things like this, but also the bad things, social media, junk food, as today has shown, and also a bunch of other stuff. So this is why I think that moderation is a complete scam. And everyone's gonna tell you around you, like, holy shit, it's bright. Like, oh, it's okay, it's okay if you're having it in moderation. Well, no, I don't think that it's okay if you're having it in moderation, because you know what, even just having one little hit of whatever vice you have, if you're a smoker, a vapor, use it in moderation. Oh, I only vape socially, I don't own a vape, I just vape sometimes. You're lying to yourself, because just using it once is messing you up. So why are you allowing that to enter your life? Because this might just be me, but I think there's definitely at least some sort of like group of people that are like me, that have this same kind of addictive, compulsive tendency, where we get addicted and we build stuff into our routines that easily. So if you're anything like me, you need to avoid these things at all costs, but you need to learn to take this skill that we have and actually apply it to the things you want to do. Get addicted to working on your business, get addicted to training hard in the gym, get addicted to doing the good habits. We can really use this to help us out, but only, only if you actually avoid all of these negative things: social media, junk food, video games. Video games is a big one too. 1 hour of video games a day is okay. I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. Why would you allow that to enter your life at all? Why not just cut it out completely? I see some people, I challenge them to quit, and it's like, why? Why use it for 5 minutes a day? Why not just get rid of it completely? Basically, my point here is, if you're anything like me, you want to get rid of the bad habits, because just doing it once or doing it every once in a while we all know what happens, because if you are anything like me, you know that it spirals into compulsion. Happens, you do it, you start to do it every single day, you build it into your routine. And you need to take this skill that we have, which is actually a positive thing, and turn it into the thing that allows us to achieve our goals, pushes us further. So take this skill that you have. You know, you probably at this point in the video, you probably agree with me in some way, have something similar to me, and use it. Actually take it, which could be a negative, but turn it into a positive by actually working hard on your goals, building it into your routine, because you know that once something's in your routine, you're going to be able to succeed. So right now, you know, if you're addicted to smoking, addicted to video games, especially video games, if you're addicted to video games, you can make so much progress in fitness and business, because it is just a video game, because life is a video game. It's that simple. You know, the more effort you put in, the more you level up, the more progress you make. Instead of leveling up some fake character designed by these video game companies and they're profiting from you and your data, why not actually, you know, take control of your day, take control of your energy, and level up yourself, because you are your own character and you're living in your own game. So if you are prone to being addicted to these compulsive habits, stuff like this, why don't you take that addiction and actually turn it into the thing that allows you to get the results in life that you want? And that's what I'd like to challenge you to do. So try it. Go cold turkey on all the things. It's going to be difficult. You might fucking relapse at some point, but it doesn't matter as long as you stick to it. Start to replace it every single day, day by day, week by week. Replace the bad habits with the good ones. You're going to become addicted to the good stuff. You're going to become addicted to improving your physique, to leveling up your cardiovascular health. All of this stuff, you're going to become addicted to it, but only once you start removing the negative things. By the way, if you do want to upgrade your life and also your physique specifically, check out the top link in the description, my completely free community. There's like over 120 guys in there right now. You know, we're all leveling up our physiques, we're all leveling up our lives through fitness. If that sounds like you and something that you might want help with, a completely free community of other guys, go check that out at the top link in the description, and I'll see you there.